Okay, this is the EPSON 5270, and this is the printer that we have up in Media Services. All the art students use this, some of bio and chemistry. They're always doing posters. What you want to do first, before anybody prints at all, is you want to go to the menu on the printer itself. And it says nozzle check, head cleaning, head alignment, cutter maintenance. We just want nozzle check. You press OK, and it will give you a printout of, it'll clean the nozzles. Once it does print out the nozzle check, you'll want to keep that nozzle check just on top of the printer to let everybody else know that the printer's good to go for the day. And if you can show this real quick, there's all these lines. If it were spotty, that would mean that you'd need to clean the nozzles again. But as you can see, there's consistent lines everywhere, no splotches. So I just tear this off, put this up top, and we're ready to roll. Once you've done the nozzle check and you made sure that the nozzles are clean, I asked the client, who happens to be John, do you want 24-inch paper or 36-inch paper in the printer? He has informed me that he wants 36. So I need to take what's in there, which is 24, out and put the 36 roll in. So how I do that, I go back to the menu. There's an icon that looks like a roll of paper. I press OK. Once I'm inside that menu, it says load or remove paper. I press it. That's what I want to do. I want to remove the paper, and it removes the paper for me. I get the 36-inch roll ready to rock. I unlock this, and I just ease this out. On each end of the roll, I release, and I release this. I get rid of this 24, and I get my 36. Now, these have expanders, 3-inch. So I make sure that's nice and snug in there. I turn it over, and same for this side. I put this in, making sure it's nice and snug, 3-inch hole, and I lock it. Once I have that done, I lift it back in place and slide it in. From this point on, the printer actually tells me what to do. So I go back to the menu, rolling paper icon. Now I want to load or remove. I want to load. Roll paper, yes. So it tells you what to do. And in this case, I feed it through all the way into where I can see it coming out the other end. And then it asks me to press OK. So I press OK, and I lock it. And this will take a few minutes to calibrate. It'll tell you what kind of paper's in there, how much paper is left on the roll, etc., etc. Okay, so what I have the client do is I have them save their poster to the desktop. And I've already asked John, and he said he wanted it 36 inches wide by 24 high. So when I go to Photoshop, I'm going to create a new document from Photoshop, and I'm going to define it by saying I want it 36 inches wide by 24 inches high. I go up to File, New. I tell it 36 inches wide by 24 inches high. Press OK. It's going to create this empty box. From there, I find his PDF on the desktop, and I drag it. It's going to place it center. I'm going to have to rotate it 90 degrees and make sure that I stretch it to fill 36 by 24. And you're almost ready to print. Some of the art students know all the specifics as far as getting the best resolution and the best color, but for strictly printing out a poster, this is what you need to do. So, as it places the picture, I go up to Edit. I go to Transform, and I rotate it 90 degrees. From here, I stretch it to the edge of the box, the edge of the box. That'll be 24 inches high by 36 wide. Once I do this, I double-click to get rid of those lines. So we're going to come back, and we're almost ready to print. We go down to File, Print. I'm going to create a new profile that says, I want this to be 36 by 24, custom size. I'm going to add a profile, and I'm going to tell it, instead of 8.5. I want it to be 36 wide, 24 high, and I press OK. I want to make sure that I'm sending it to the right printer. It's not the EPSON Stylus Pro, it's the EPSON 5200 series. Once I do that, I go to my layout and I go to printer settings within that. I want to make sure the speed is 720 by 1440. Press save. Once you've done that, you're ready to print. The image is larger, that's okay, it's a little bleed. And now we wait for the print. It's slowly printing out. I can't wait. And it really does print that fast. Okay, so now that the print is done printing, you'll want to make sure that you're careful because the ink's still drying. As John pulls it out, he'll probably want to lay it out on the countertop or anywhere else that's available. And once he's done with that, all he has to do is pay for it. Show us the money, John. For 36 inches wide, we charge $1 every inch. That's going to cost you a total of $24, John.
Well, that's not worth it.
What?